After 35 years, I have learned a lot about making butter, the things to do and the things not to do. A little bit of milk on the bottom of the cream works great. Pour it into a blender that is not too expensive, because the more expensive ones kind of heat up the butter. And put it on low and keep going. And it takes only about 1.5 minutes to make butter if the cream is at 60 degrees. So that's important to know, about 60 degrees when you pour it in. That's what I'm checking right now. Then it will turn right about now into whipped cream. And in a second, a few more, you can see it starts lagging down. There starts to be, the blender's working a little harder, and then I take a spatula, a little something to stir it with, but do not stick it down into the blender, or down too far, or the knife will get it, the blade will get it, I mean. So now here comes your spatula, because it kind of comes up, and you have to stir it and stir it. And it does kind of spit out a little bit, so hold the lid kind of over top of it, or something over a little bit. But keep stirring, and here we have butter. It's already there. Now, to form it together, just kind of keep pressing it together. It'll help the molecules go together. Then bring it out, put it in a bowl, and try to get all you can out of it. Now we want to press it and press it to get all that whey out of it. Pressing. This is very important. If you do not, it will go sour. Your butter will go sour because of the excess little milk in it, makes it go sour. So you really want to get this out, all the way out. So now I'm pouring into a pan so I can make yogurt or skyr, S-K-Y-R, for later, because we don't want to, throw that buttermilk out, because it works for almost anything you want. Now, you need to rinse it very well so it does not go sour. The butter will go sour if you keep the buttermilk in it. So you pour it off, and see how milky that is. So now we'll put more water in it, and we'll just keep pressing and pressing it until it goes clear. And you'd have to do about 3 times. Sprinkle just a little salt in it. But it depends how much butter you have, how much salt you put in. So don't put too much salt in it. Kind of have to taste it. Put a little more salt in it. Then you put it in a mold. And I like heart molds. You can put whatever kind of mold you like. Then you will put this in the fridge. I'll put this in the fridge, just in the mold, until it goes solid. And it doesn't take very long, a couple hours. Then you can take it out. And put it in saran wrap, and then put it in a bag or whatever, put it in the fridge and freezer, and it keeps really well at that. So anyway, I hope you have a good time trying to make butter. Just keep working at it. It does take practice, but you'll be able to make butter in no time at all.